In the last episode of Branding Hacks, I said emphatically, you don't own your brand. In this episode, I take issue with what I said. In the last episode of Branding Hacks, in which I offered what I called the leanest and most helpful definition of a brand, here's what I also said. What a brand is not is something you own. You may own the company, the products you make, the services you provide, but you don't own your brand. So I argued that you don't own your brand because the marketplace owns your brand. However, I do take partial issue with what I said. That's right, you thought the truth was too complicated for our viewing audience. Look, I thought it was best to start simply, with half the equation, so to speak, and over a few episodes, introduce the concept that there are, in fact, two halves to a brand's value. He thought, you can't handle the truth. Chill out. Look, in part, a brand is how a company, product, or service is perceived in the marketplace. So in this context, you don't own your brand, the marketplace does, because you can manage but not control the perception of your brand. But it was a half-truth, which is therefore not the truth at all, since the truth does not come in halves. You are so pretentious. I'm pretentious? Let's step back from your halfway true definition and talk about why we care about brands in the first place. A brand's economic value to its owner is derived from two interdependent sources: its value as a consistent driver of sales and its value as an enduring financial asset. I mean, you're the one who says that. True, a brand's economic value to its owners is derived from two interdependent sources: its value as a driver of sales and its value as a financial asset. So business owners and marketing professionals have to overcome a perplexing mental hurdle if they want to grow both sources of a brand's economic value. It's what I call the brand paradox. Whatever. It means you have to be okay with the fact that you don't own your brand while also understanding that, of course, you do own your brand. Yeah, that's true. You approach improving your brand's performance as a driver of sales from the perspective that your job is to influence that marketplace perception. But you approach managing the value of your brand as an economic asset from the perspective it's as real and valuable to you as real estate, inventory, cash, or anything else you own that is on your business balance sheet. Okay, so now give our viewers the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth definition of a brand. A brand is the perception of a company, product, or service in the marketplace and the value it creates for its owners. Say it like you mean it. A brand is the perception of a company, product, or service in the marketplace and the value it creates for its owners. There you have it, the clearest, leanest definition of a brand you're going to find that encompasses both sources of a brand's value to its owner. And in the next episode, Jeff is going to give you a definition of brand as a verb, as in to brand something, as in a definition of branding. He said it, I didn't, or did I? But yes, in the next episode of Branding Hacks, we compare my definition of a brand versus others, and we define branding.